Alright, I'm recording, I'm live, and I'm just gonna finish this up real quick. I just gotta get that up to 90, and I'm all caught up in my enchanting. There we go. There we go. Now then, let's see here. Enchanting is up to 90. Yes! And with that, I can now create my rings of unlimited magic. But first, let's see how much further I can get on this thing. Elven and Chitin and Dwarven. That's maxed out. I've already got Ebony. Okay, I can go either Daedric or Dragonbone. Daedric or Dragonbone. Oh, hey, Wolfblade. Yeah, so I got on a little bit earlier just to play the game, and I made a whole bunch of rings to get my smithing up to 90, and then I enchanted a whole bunch of rings to get my enchanting up to 90. So I'm debating, should I get Daedric or Dragonbone as like my next major smithing perk? Which one do you think? Okay, look, it's not about which one's better mechanically. It's which one has the sicker looking armor pieces, you know? Like, if I'm gonna roll around and terrify the hell out of people, I need to look good doing it. So, Daedric or Draconic? Being a Lich, go Daedric? Actually, Draconic would have all the bone armor, now that you say that. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to save. And then I'm going to... Wait, no, wrong button, damn it! There we go. And then now that I saved, I'm going to go ahead and pick up... Daedric. And I'm gonna see what popped up thanks to Daedric. Oh, I can actually make all the elf armor now, which is awesome. I'm just gonna skip right past that though. Black Archmage, Black Mage, Foiled, Bone, Browsers, Contractor. Yeah, this is the suit I've already got. That's not the one I wanted. Huh. There's a Daedric Armor Silver set. Daedric Barding, Daedric Boots. Daedric Crown. That is also true. Ooh, Daedric Lord set. That's just terrifying. Daedric Plates. Dracul armor. Dwarven, Dwemer, Ebony. Explorers Guild. Huh, interesting. Also interesting. material, a lot of iron, a lot of leather. You know, the Volcare Knight set doesn't look bad, and I don't hate it. Paladin, Pathfinder, Primitive Nord, Ranger, Raven Witch, Sand Assassin. Sand Assassin! Ah. That's just Hammerfell garb. Come on, there has to be something cool in here. I'm kinda digging the Volcare Knight Royal Guard Cuirass. Comes with a hood, comes with gauntlets, and comes with boots. Okay, and now I just load my save, and this time I'll select Draconic and see what exists. Ah, still able to make all the Dark Elf stuff, so that's always cool. Black Mage, Bone Mold, Brawler, Brigand, Contractor. Here we go, Dragon. Dragon Knight Gauntlets, Dragon Knight Armor, Heavy Boots. And it's like a really messed up version of Ebony, it looks like. Ooh, a Dragon Bone Crown. I don't hate it. Ebon Steel, Ebon Steel, Ebon Steel. Wait. Dude, what? This is so sick looking. And it comes with a version that does and doesn't show off my face. And there's a hood. I'm kind of liking this. Okay, maybe the dragon... Ah, the robes look dumb. I don't like the robes. Dragon Lord Armor. And here's the standard dragon plate. And the standard dragon scale. Anything else? It's not looking like it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stick with the dragon. Same. I'm kind of digging dragon too. So, let's go back up. And we're gonna go with Dragon Ebon Steel, apparently is the name of it. Hello, Jihin Weirdo. No, what is Starfield? Tell me about Starfield. Well, that's interesting. What kind of game is it? Both of you, tell me about it. Come on, what's going on? I like hearing about new things. I need leather strips, dragon bone, and ebony ingots. I'd say a good number. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to check at some point. And currently, I am in the middle of the game, so I can't check. I'm gonna say yes. Over 200 sounds about right. Other strips, thank you. And plenty of ebony ingots, thank you. Yes, I've played the Fallout games. In fact, I was debating between doing Skyrim and Fallout for my, you know, big thing. But I like Skyrim better because I'm more of a fantasy guy. What about you, Wolfblade? Fallout or Skyrim? And if so, why? Nope, never heard of it. Never heard of Starfield. That's fair, Wolfblade. They're both enjoyable, and they both have their quirks that make them their own personal thing. I don't know what the difference is between these two, so I'm just going to go with the one that has the bigger numbers. And no, Jahin, I've never heard of Starfield until right this hot second. I need straight out leather for this. Okay. I'm sorry, it's Skyrim in space? With, like, magic and shit? But, like, going through space? Are you serious right now? Please tell me you're being serious right now. Yeah, after this stream is over, I am definitely going to look this up now. That sounds amazing. Wow. You just said it was like Skyrim. So is it like Skyrim with magic, or is it like Fallout with like crazy technology? Which one is it? Oh, it's an up-and-coming game. That's why, I don't pay attention to what's coming up. Okay. I kind of get what you're putting down. Oh, okay. So here's the thing about me, Jin. I am not the kind of person that pays attention to upcoming releases and titles. I just kind of exist and go about my own business. I don't hate it. I feel like with the right cape, this armor could be very nice looking. Let's see what the hood looks like. The hood's not a bad look. Yeah, it still kind of has that mysterious caster vibe. Looks respectable with the sword. What if I got the sword in one hand and the staff in the other? Oh yeah, that's a strong look. Okay, and what happens if I go over to the helmet? Oh yeah, they're both decent looks. Okay, let's turn off candlelight first and foremost. Okay, hang on. I don't know. Wolfblade, Jin, what do you guys think? Should I go with the hood or should I go with the helmet? Hood, helmet. Okay, first... Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'll go with the helmet. It gives me more like a I'm here to whoop your ass kind of vibe. Which I am digging it. I am digging it. Alright, so I have the ability to put 4 enchantments. Actually, no, 6 enchantments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can put 6 enchantments. I did play Oblivion. I loved Oblivion. It was a great game. My nose is itchy for some reason. It's really annoying. Anyways, yes, I did play Oblivion. I thought it was a great game personally. Enjoyed the hell out of it. There's a couple of things that I miss from Oblivion that aren't here in Skyrim. But they're like, you know, like little mechanical things that I miss. Not like big deal game changing, Skyrim sucks or anything like that. Alright, then let's see here. No, it wasn't persuasion. It was... How do I explain this? Okay, so quick story. One of my favorite things to do in Skyrim was to wield the giant two-hander swords and just bop, bop, bop everything I came across. And I had, like, Firebolt in, like, as my magic. So I could just go bop, 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 boom, bop, 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 boom, whenever I felt like it, you know? Like, it was really cool to play, like, a giant two-handed sword wielder and caster at the exact same time. Oblivion doesn't, Skyrim doesn't let you do that. That was like an Oblivion mechanic. Because Skyrim, you have, like, the left hand and the right hand. And it's really cool that you could dual wield and stuff now. Yeah, I can imagine that. That happened to a lot of people. Okay, anyways, we gotta go talk to my best friend, Aryan, because we gotta figure out what the next stage of the game here is, man. Because I am on the Shattered Legacy questline now, you know? And I've spent 20 minutes just dicking around. Also, by the way, for those of you wondering why I am not just enchanting the hell out of my equipment right now, it's because that's going to take a lot of experimentation. I don't want to waste an entire stream just, you know, saving and then loading the save and then testing something else to see what's the best enchantment. Okay, where the hell is he? In the East exhibit halls. Yep, that'd be down here. But yeah, dude, it sucks that the shield staggering gave you, like, some type of motion sickness or something. Question, Jin, can you play, VR? Also, I have a third viewer! Hello, third viewer! It's good to meet you, whoever you are, if you're new. If you're not, then hey, thanks for stopping by. Guys, I need everybody to move, please. Okay, I need to use Make Way for Your Lord. Oh.
How can I help? Greetings.
How's the research coming?
It's progressing, but there is a lot of history here to cover. I think I am onto something rather significant.
How can I help?
Oh, you're here. Farewell.
I guess I just gotta wait until tomorrow. So, yeah, nah, just, Jin, if you can't play VR, I am sorry to hear that. Because there are some actually kind of cool VR titles. Like, Sword and Sorcery is a good one. I enjoyed it personally. Gave me a little bit of a headache the first time I played it, but I got better.
Yes? What is it?
You filthy noir. Watch
My
where
friend,
you're going.
I have some incredible information about the relics to share with you. Is now a good time?
Alright, I can sit and talk.
Then please, come have a seat and we'll talk.
Alright. You know what? That blue marker is bothering me, so let's just... Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Where the hell is he going?
Good. Well, where to begin? I know that I tend to expound upon things, but I'll try and be to the point for brevity's sake. If you'd like to know more about anything, just ask. Otherwise, I'll assume you know what I'm talking about. Now, I've done a good deal of research to confirm some theories, and from what I can tell, the amulet pieces and the shield both react with one another, because their connection to the covenant of Akatosh made with Alessia.
Okay, so Alessia was the first queen of Cyrodiil, and she led the slave rebellion against the ancient elves that were just total assholes. But for the sake of the playthrough, I'm going to be like, what's the Covenant? Because my character wasn't around for that time.
The Covenant of Akatosh was a pact made by Alessia, which deemed that for so long as Alessia's line ruled, Akatosh would protect them from the perils of oblivion and bless her bloodline's rule over Cyrodiil. It is interesting because in many ways, Akatosh only came to be because of her actions.
What do you mean by Akatosh came to be?
Well, the Middle Dawn was a period during the First Era that lasted 1,008 years, which was brought about by the Marukati Selective, a group within the Alessian Order that used the Staff of Eight to dance upon the tower and reshape the nature of Akatosh. By their dancing ritual, they were able to purge the elven aspects of Ariel from Akatosh, and instead bind the time element of Aka to the Colovian Chazar, which was a sort of heartland version of Shor, the god of mortals. By doing so, they established Akatosh as the god of time across all time, past, present, and future, as if he had always been there, essentially breaking the concept of linear time briefly, but that resolved itself on its own. They did this in order to appeal to their Nordic allies, who would have never accepted a central deity tied so closely to the elven Ariel.
So Ariel was Ariel, and then he became Akatosh. Okay, I got it so far.
Queen Alessia's soul was bound to the Amulet of Kings in the Covenant and was captured within the gem upon her death. Her soul must still be bound to the gem, even in a shattered state. The relics react to you because of your soul being directly bound to Akatosh as kin of the Dove, your own dragon soul. I believe that if we were to bring together enough relics that tie to the Covenant, we may be able to appeal to Akatosh to actually reform the amulet.
Okay, sick. To what end?
Well, aside from restoring one of the most historically significant artifacts in Tamriel's history to its proper glory, the gem in the amulet served another purpose, which was to help reinforce the very nature of creation by powering the White Gold Tower. I would be very curious to know if restoring the stone would have any effect on the larger scheme of things. Now, as to the other figures involved, there is Raymond Cyrodiil, who had a rather mythological origin. The story states that his father, King Hrol, begot him in a union with the spirit of Saint Alessia upon the site of Sangrator, the Golden Hill. The spirit was the land itself, and Hrol placed the Chim El Abadal into the dirt, where his son was planted and then he died. Raymond was then born from the soil and bore the gem upon his forehead.
The Chim Edel Albidal is the amulet stone.
Yes, that's right.
What exactly is... I actually don't know this one. What is the Chim Edel Albidal?
There are a number of theories. Some believe that after judgment was passed on Lorcan and Ariel fired his heart across Tamriel from the top of the Adamantine Tower, a single drop of his blood fell into an alien well, and the crystal formed there. Some believe that Akatosh filled the gem with his own blood when he bestowed the gem upon Alessia as proof of the covenant. Others believe that the Chim El Abadal was created entirely by Akatosh by his own blood, and Lorcan had no part of it.
Okay, go on.
Then, of course, we have Tibir Septim, who was a dragonborn in the same way that you are, and who also carried the blood of the Alessian line. His connection to this is irrefutable, and would almost certainly resonate with the other relics in the same way.
So then we need something of Tiber Septim's.
Precisely. During the Oblivion Crisis, Martin Septim gathered the blood from the armor of Tibir Septim in a ritual to send the champion of Cyrodiil to Menka Cameron's realm of Oblivion. After Martin's sacrifice, the armor was returned to Sangrator and placed back in Tibir Septim's tomb. We need a part of that armor in order to prove my theory and proceed forward with reforming the amulet. Obviously, with the borders closed and a battle raging in the Pale Pass, you would never be able to sneak into Cyrodiil. I found some interesting clues in a variety of the relics I've gathered here within the museum, and my other references. The ancient Falmer utilized a form of transportation magic, and I had a theory that their cousins, the aliens, may well have had a similar power. So I looked into it, and I've managed to uncover an Ayleid waystone, which seems to confirm my theory. I believe it may well send you to Sangrator. The way the stones apparently worked was that they would be worn, and that the person would be drawn to an Ayleid site near their blood-bound kin. It was a way for royalty to quickly summon their elite guard to them who were bound in blood. I believe that your dragon blood will draw you to Septim's grave, Sangrator. Simply wear the amulet and you will be transported there. Hopefully. To return, simply remove it.
So get a piece of armor and get back.
Yes, hopefully that will be the sum of it, but of course, do be on guard. There is no telling what may be lurking there. Be well and return safely.
Cool. Let's do this shit. Bop. Now, here's my biggest issue. A good chunk of my power comes from the Magnus necklace I was wearing. So, without the Magnus necklace, I'm, kind of handicapping myself. But, you know, not a good look. I can't. I can only wear one necklace at a time, and so long as I'm wearing the necklace that keeps my ass here, I can't wear the Magnus necklace.
My sword.
Minions, forward ho! Is this it? I just gotta go in here, right? This lock requires a key. Rude. Rude all around. Let's get some destruction spells up in here. Ooh, fireball is always a fun one. Wait, ancient Akaviri katana? They got bones! My one weakness. Okay, where the hell is the key? Like, it's gotta be somewhere. Man, these skeletons are way tougher than they look. Maybe if I just keep following the stairs. Sir, please go away. Okay, I followed the stairs all the way up here. And the key was not up here. How hard is it to find a key in the middle of an abandoned temple? It says Commander. Aha! I found the key. Come, my minions. Alright, all I gotta do is get the armor and we are good to go!
Let us feast then.
Well, this place is fancy. Yeah, I want to be buried here when I die. Runestone blessing, what's that? Increase heavy armor skill by 10 points. Magic regenerates 10 times faster. Heavy armor skill by 10 points for 300 seconds. Oh, it's just... Well, that's nice of them. Thank you. A lot of the ancient Akaviri katanas in here. It requires a key to get through this. Oh crap. Alright, if I were a betting man, we got 2 hallways over there and 2 hallways over here. And Dumbra died again. There's a door over there. And nothing over there. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go down that hallway once I get my inventory settled. Where does this door lead? Prisons? Okay, I guess I'm going into the prisons. Let's go. Yippee-ki-yo. Wolfblade, what do you think? Do you think the keys are going to be down here in the prison? Because I am very lost currently. I like that I can just stand here and my minions handle almost everything on their own.
You're nothing!
And Dumbra died again. Is it the armor or the body? Like, seriously, which one is it? The armor or the body? Why does she keep dying? She's supposed to be a nigh unstoppable force of nature, yet here we are. She dies like every combat, it seems like. I just don't know what to do with her sometimes. Okay, I need to... Nurlog the Keys Bearer.
I've had enough of you.
Why are you finally
Well, that was easy.
Come on! Come on!
A sight for sore eyes to the blind would be often majestic. It would be the most beautiful thing that they ever had seen. I'm in! Oh, that's perfect. Man, this guy had a fancy-ass burial. Just look at all this stuff. Oh, seriously, just look at all this stuff. Holy crap. Yoink. I see something glowing over here. Ghosts. There's ghosts. Well, I'm a necromancer, so when I say die, you say yes.
I sense a presence.
Hello? Can we talk this out?
Soon you will know the cause of death.
Let me guess, I'm gonna touch this and then something's gonna go horribly wrong, right? See, the part that's bothering me is it says investigate the dark influence. I thought I am the dark influence. Is there someone supposedly more evil than me in here? Like, Wolfblade, what do you think? Do you think there's someone more evil than me somehow in here? Because if so, I personally feel insulted. Like, I've been trying so hard this entire campaign. Whatever you are, get over here so I can kick your ass personally. Hall of Judgment? Who believes themselves good enough? Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I still like other humans. Anyways, who considers themselves high enough above me to judge me?
I will never back away.
I am the judgment, you fool.
You dare face me, the immortal sword? That was so unnecessary, and now I have to pay.
You will kneel before me, nerd. But now, I took your bones. Internment of the Underking. Within this place shall forever be sealed away the evils of the Underking, so that the spirits of great Tiber Septim may forever contain his presence within, bound to his sealed tomb by 3 keyblades of the Dragon God. His tomb shall never again be opened without them. Safeguarded within his fortress, these blades will have places of reverence within, only to be removed during the time of the turning of the wheel, when the dead walk again and the Underking's restless evil may once again stir. How dare you pretend to think you're better than me? Like, you thought you were a bad bitch? Nah, man. I will not sit here and take this insult lightly. Let all who deign to prepare to be my equal stand forward and be judged. Supposedly, this doorway... Well, go my minions, killing my name. How many enemies are there? I'm counting 5? Nope, I accidentally hit one of my guys. I can't do anything. You know, the worst part is they're bottlenecking us, and I know they're bottlenecking us, but I can't do anything about it. Good job, everybody. Mercy, I need you to stand back up, please. You're embarrassing me. Why is Dumbra dead again? I'm getting really tired of having to bring your body back to life every combat, Dumbra.
What is it you desire?
To give you clothes.
The finer the
Where's the Medusa shit? There. Damn.
All right then.
Sir, if you can make it past my minions, I will be more than happy to fight you. See, kids, this is why I never hold out hope. I like how I just walked right past that guy. Like, didn't even give him the time of day. Actually, let's do some deep storage again. I seem to be holding a lot, apparently. Oh no, one of my skeletons has been destroyed! And it was kind of my fault because I hit him by accident. Oh well, I'll just make another one later. Not a big deal. Okay, I need to find the Keyblade. Ah, there it is. Look at these dead bodies, so valiantly trying to defend their master. It's a shame, really. Oh well, I'm done bullying the dead in here at least. Let's go bully the dead somewhere else! I like how right as I said that, all my skeletons just into existence. Now then, let's see. I need to get over there. Is there a way through here? As a matter of fact, there is. I love it when things are simple. Let's go find those blades. I have a hankering for destruction. Didn't I already come down this way? To Tiber Septim's shrine? Huh, that's interesting. Well, look at all these ghostly bastards. You got in my way. Time to unlock the Under King's tomb and defeat him. How dare he think he's better than me? I'll have his head for this. So, Wolfblade, how's your puppy? Good? Not good? Well, that's great to hear. I'm happy to hear and see that. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Okay, am I heading? I think I'm heading the right way. Excuse me. Alright, supposedly this thing's gonna be some kind of ancient evil, so let's unlock it and steal its power. Give me your magics! Went down like a bitch! I like that ring. Reanimate a dead body for... Oh. Huh. Well, can I get those other swords back? Because... Well, that's weird. I'm a completionist. Alright. Outside of Sanctor. So I need to leave here. This place is a maze! I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Investigate the portal. Okay. This is weird. Whoa, what? Who's ever causing this, I should warn you.
The wayward son returns home.
Oh shit. Oh my. Who are you?
I am the voice. I am the eye. I am the breath which makes Akatosh's will known. And you are his child, Dovahkiin. You are the gatherer of the symbols of those who came before you, brought here to beseech his lordship to do thine bidding.
I ask humbly for Lord Akatosh's aid in reforming the Chimil Abidal?
Humility you may have, yet the full offering you do not.
Define!
The blood of the mother you have in full, yet the breath of the father you have yet to fully obtain.
What?
Go forth and make whole the symbols of the offering, so that the heart too may once again be made whole.
Can you not speak in riddles? Is that an option? The power binding the alien Waystone fades and the amulet slips off your hands. I can feel a force pulling me back to Skyrim. Well, yippee-ki-yo, let's go! Guess who's back? Back again. Dova's back. Hide your friends. Holy crap! That was an acid trip and a half. And I'm back to let. I'm okay. I am okay.
What can I do for you?
I'm back for Sanctor!
You're back. Were you successful?
Aryan, we have a lot to discuss. The Herald of Akatosh spoke to me and didn't try to kill me.
Are you serious?
I know, right?
Then Akatosh must be aware of our pursuits, and the offerings must have drawn his attention as we intended. Splendid!
It's more complicated than that. There are other symbols he wants.
Truly? What did he say?
Check the notes.
Blood of the mother you have in full, yet breath of the father you have yet to fully obtain. Curious. Quite vexing.
I know.
Well, the blood of the mother must pertain to Alessia, Raymond, and Tiberius Septim, so if those are the symbols in full he spoke of, then that means there would be 3 more symbols under the breath of the father. This is quite interesting. Well, yet to fully obtain would imply that some of the items you brought along must be symbols of shore.
Or something I obtained. Shows ring.
My, this is an Imperial Royal Advisor's seal with the crest of Zurin Arctus, the Underking.
I met him too. Who was the Underking?
Zurin Arctus, Imperial Battle Mage and Advisor to Tiberius Septim, was referred to as the Underking, but the accounts are quite confusing.
Of course they are.
There are disrupting stances on who exactly the Underking was, because so far as I can tell, he was comprised of 2 souls. High King Wolfhearth was also considered to be the Underking in one of his lives, of which he had several.
Tell me more about Wolfheart.
Wolfhearth of Atmora was a High King of Skyrim who was said to have saved Skyrim from Orkay, who summoned a shadow of Alduin to consume the entire population's age down to that of children. Of course, how much of this is truth or mythology, most will never know. Wolfhearth summoned Shore to fight Alduin, and then used a shout to restore the people of Skyrim, but it advanced his age so far that he died. Then the people of Skyrim sung forth Shore to lead an army to march upon Morrowind, and Shore raised the ashes of Wolfhearth to be the general. This is where his Ash King title came from. After that battle, he was once again slain, and his ashes carried back to Skyrim by Kyne. This is where he became the Grey Storm, or the Storm of Kyne. He was summoned forth many times over the ages to exact revenge and conquest. Eventually, he rested for a time, which is where his Underking title derived. He later awakened when the Greybeard spoke a prophecy of the coming of Tiberius Septim, whom Wolfhearth would eventually come to serve as the Storm of Kyne, and was how the name Talos Stormcrown came to be.
My head hurts.
Oh, it gets even better. He's also regarded as being the tongue of Shore, or an avatar of Shore. His power with the voice was so extreme, in fact, that he never spoke. As a single word could tear down an entire mountain face, he made his many royal decrees through the written word. He was also responsible for restoring the ancient Nordic pantheon and driving away the Alessian pantheon we know today as the 8 Divines.
Please do go on.
In one of Wolfhearth's lives, he was allied with Tiberius Septim and Zurin Arctus. They betrayed him, however, and his soul was trapped within the Mantella, a massive soul gem constructed by Arctis to use as a power source for the Numidian. This trapping cost Arctis his life, however, and his soul was merged with Wolfhearth within the Mantella as an unintended consequence.
So I see, so they are all interwoven in some way.
Wolfhearth was bound to Tiberius Septim as Dragonborn, and with the title of Ismir. And Arctis was bound by way of his soul, merging with Wolfhearth and sharing the title of Underking. So therefore, Zurin Arctis must be one of the three representing this Breath of the Father.
Why do the titles of Underking or Ysmir matter?
The truth of divinity resides in the will of the worshipper. Most of what is true in our world is because we simply choose it to be. Divines are only such because they are believed to be, and that faith powers them. Much of what exists in the heavens is mantled or reflected here on Nirn. So a shared title does very much mantle itself to a shared connection in some way.
And what exactly is the Breath of the Father?
I would surmise breath to mean the voice, or the Thum. The blood of the mother would pertain to Alessia, and her blood pact with Akatosh, which means that the father... Could it possibly be...
Well, don't keep me in suspense. What are you thinking?
Morehouse?
What?
Sorry, let me step back. So, the Herald is implying that there are representations of 6 individuals who could make the amulet whole again. 3 of these represent Akatosh, Alessia, Raymond, and Tiberius Septim. The other 3 represent what I assume is Shaw, Zurin Arctis, Wolfhearth, and, if I am correct, Morehouse. Morehouse was, or still is, a demigod who was the husband of Alessia. His name means first breath of man, and is considered tied to Kine in that regard, and also is associated with the Thum, as is implicit in his name. This bonds him closely to Wolfhearth, who, again amongst many other titles, was called the Breath of Kine.
So why would Shor be connected to Akatosh and all of this?
Well, let's not forget, Shor is the Nordic version of Lorkhan, and one telling states that the Chim El Adabal is formed from Lorkhan's blood. And in the Covenant, Akatosh filled that vessel with his own blood, so really, the Amulet of Kings seems to be a reflection of both deities.
And both have to be represented in order for it to be made whole again.
Exactly. So it seems we need to obtain something pertaining to Wolfhearth and something from Morehouse.
Where would we even begin to look?
The armor of Morehouse is one that still persists to this day, in fact, and has surfaced a number of times over the years. It
Wait,
is
really?
also known as the Lord's Mail. You may have noticed I have a habit of tracking down various curios and artifacts in my spare time.
Yes.
As it turns out, the armor was entrusted by the Empire to the care of General Tullius. But news came down recently that it was stolen by a deserter, so you might inquire at Castle Dower as to what became of it or what leads they have. Who knows, if you find it, they may be willing to entrust it to us for safekeeping. But either way, we could certainly use it for our ends in the short term, before returning it and get a replica out of it if nothing else.
Fantastic! One step closer to completing this weird-ass puzzle then.
As far as Wolfhearth is concerned, during his reign, the capital of Skyrim was Windhelm. From what I remember, there are various dedications to the High Kings of old around the city, which chronicle their deeds and record their deaths. I would explore there and see what clues you might uncover. He also resided in the very same palace of kings that stands today. Once you have the remaining relics, you should be ready to return to Sangrator by way of the Alien Waystone and appeal to the Herald of Akatosh. If I do not see you again before then, take care of yourself. And as always, I'm here if you need me for anything. Farewell.
Oh, my, it's starting to get a bit dusty in here.
Okay, Wolfblade, sorry I didn't answer you right away. I was busy. I don't know what that was. Anyways, so I am messing with Baldur's Gate 3. How are you liking it so far? I have loved every second I've played it thus far. It's been incredibly fun. just it's just like Dungeons and Dragons, but like a video game. The dice rolls, sometimes you succeed, sometimes you don't. Multiple people making the same check, just it all feels very much like D&D. And I'm loving the characters so far. I just found my demon waifu, who's not a demon as it turns out, which even better for me. Yeah, apparently, and you find this out like really early on, Will is a warlock who's patroned to an archfiend. But there's actually a way to romance her, apparently. Like, you can seduce his patron. That's very weird to me. And I kind of want to see if I can pull that off. That's what the internet says, at least. And, like, there's clips of it, so I'm assuming it's true.
Poor bastard's better off.
Hmm?
Nope.
Fight well.
Dude, in regular Dungeons & Dragons, I play the highly charismatic jackass that seduces everything. It's not being greedy, it's just being true to myself. In the real world? Kinda. I mean, I sing and entertain people for funsies. And I somehow managed to get a girlfriend using my just general weirdness.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't
Keep an eye out for trouble.
That's not
It's
what
only a
my
matter of
staff
time.
supports, sir. Every day more join his cause.
Until
Riften,
next time.
Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Baldruf.
Baldruf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General,
You people and your damn Jarls.
sir, you can't
I'm
force
sorry,
the
but the
Lord
general
to
is
accept
indisposed.
help he hasn't asked for.
By the divines, can nobody keep their mouths shut around here? Look, it's been passed along to the Penitus Oculatus. If you want to help, you can ask about it there. But I'm sure they have it all well in hand.
Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like
Yes, sir.
you Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Gods, it was in my way. Hello, what?
Hello, friend. I told everyone he died during... Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back.
Your concerns are duly noted, Leggett. Unfounded.
Okay.
Need something?
Need something.
Forward ho, let's go! Wait a second, why am I running like a plebeian? Ride, Pinky! Ride! I don't know where the galloping sounds went, but okay.
Somebody help! Someone do something! Don't hurt me!
This should be good.
Wrong button. I got clipped in. Alright, let's try this again. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine! What the hell? Ah! Clipping mode's on. Alright, let's try this again. Just gotta ride in like a boss. Get off the horse. Walk into the FBI, basically. And tell them, hey, I heard you had a thief problem. I'm here to help. Yeah, I'm basically kicking in the door to the Secret Service now that I think about it. This is hilarious. And there's all my skeletons. Also, I have 2 viewers. Hello, viewer. Load in, load in, load in, load in.
You must be lost. The tavern is down the road a piece.
Tell me, traveler. Do you have any regrets? Of course you do. We all do. They say regrets are the foundation of wisdom. For if we do not regret our mistakes, we are damned to repeat them. Our successes, meanwhile, need not to be remembered, for they only serve to bolster our temerity. That is why a general is hunted not by his victories in the battlefield, but those that slip from his grasp.
My regrets haunt me every day, and I vow not to repeat them.
That is the way we are meant to live. For some things, such a task is simple, a hastily written report. For others, the tendrils run deeper. Not until you free yourself of the memory. Not until you make things right.
What exactly is this problem?
A thief. The one that got away. An imperial woman. She's burglarized homes of a number of notable lords, thanes, and nobles. She's outfoxed the city guards, evaded the Oculodus, and even managed to rankle prominent members of the Thieves' Guild.
If so, why hasn't more of an effort been made to catch her?
Unfortunately, the resources of the Empire are exhausted in tracking her down and forced the Elder Council to suspend all pursuit. Given the state of the Imperial coffers, it was cheaper to let her run free and compensate the grief for their losses. Only I remain dedicated to the cause of justice. And what I've chased her across Tamriel for the last 15 years. And I believe I'm closer than ever to catching her.
I'd like to meet this thief. Sounds like we get along. Nope, the Executioner's axe is too good for the likes of this one.
I'm not sure anyone would even bother.
Hey.
Busy chopping off the heads of elderly Talos worshippers to care about Tamriel's most celebrated thief. If I hadn't retired, I would still have me raid the chest of every Nord who wore a beard that resembled Tiber Septums.
A little bit. That's kind of what it feels like, Wolfblade. Sorry, Mike. Hello, Mike. Good to see you. And yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Do you have a description of the thief?
I do. It's been burned into the bone of my skull from sketches and wanted posters and images from another time. A raven-haired woman, 32 years of age, with an aquiline nose and eyes the color of steel. She is as fearsome as an orc, but can be as cunning as a diplomat, and if need be, can charm me with the grace of a sylph.
The age you give is awfully precise. Do you know her identity?
I meant it as an estimate, nothing more. In her description, she could be anywhere from 30 to 34 years of age. I choose the middle ground. I try to make my descriptions as accurate as possible, that my words will not be distorted as they are conveyed to the next person. If I were to say she was in her early 30s, the information would quickly degrade as it passed from mouth to ear. For instance, someone might forget to include the word early. With just a simple omission, she can now be as old as 39. The Raven of Anvil is cunning enough on her own. It does us little good to cast more shadows which she can conceal herself.
Anvil. So the thief is from Cyrodiil.
Not necessarily. Anvil is merely the site of our first great heist, one under the guise of a minstrel singing dirges for the dead. Hence the Raven of Anvil.
What makes you think she's in Skyrim?
There have been several witnesses' accounts of a raven-haired thief posing as a bard. As you know, most who reside here are light of hair and tall in stature, which already narrows down the list of possible culprits. And while there are bards in Skyrim from here to Riften, there is only one capable of playing that song. Dusk at Anvil Harbor was its name, if I call it correctly. A beautiful but solemn tune about the sunset over the Gold Coast and the tragic death of a loved one.
Tell me how this heist happened.
The Countess's cousin had passed away, and she was now on her 12th day of mourning. She refused to eat, and refused to sleep. Soon her court was deprived of the same. As her mood grew more and more contemptuous, it seemed nothing would allay her grief. Many bards and poets came from all over Tamriel to celebrate the life of a cousin, in hopes of appeasing the Countess. Yet it seemed that even time itself had given up all hope, until the day a raven-haired minstrel walked into the castle and gently strummed her lute.
The Raven of Anvil.
Those who were in attendance insisted that it was the saddest song ever heard by mortal ears. They claimed the sky rained for 7 days and 7 nights, as both the Countess and the Divines exhausted all the tears. That night, the entire court slept for the first time in weeks, and when they awoke, they found their cases and coffers emptied of the valuables.
Damn!
Safe travels.
Hey, what's up?
And what might you need, May your will carve itself upon...
2 counts of murder, Torval killed 2 legionnaires, not before making off.
Well,
You can't take that.
Well, too bad, I'm taking it. You can't stop me. Nee, 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 nee.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Any chance I could talk you into overlooking this?
All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
Thank you, Mr. Fancy Armor. Where is it? Great. I took the paper that had the thing saying where the thief went. That's what happened, Wolfblade. So in short, I didn't really do anything, but people in Skyrim are really sensitive, so what are you gonna do about it? Now, as for me, there's a thief to go kill. But before I go ahead and do that... Alright, I have 15 minutes left. Can I handle this in 15 minutes? Only one way to find out, kids. Forward! There's many an ass to kick. Uh-oh. My computer's sitting between 60 and 65 degrees. Or at least the graphics card itself is. I think we might be nearing the end of the stream because I am starting to glitch. Well, that worked out beautifully. But according to this, he's in Lower Steep Falls Barrow. Hey, last time I was here, a couple of necromancers were kicking my ass. Oh, hey! What's up? Ow! Well, that was less than fun. That's a pretty big knife. Yeah, this isn't a good look for me. Alright, it has been 1 hour and 50 minutes. It's like 10 minutes till I'm supposed to end the stream. So, yeah, I'm just going to end the stream here for the night. And when we pick up next time, whether that's next week or a day later this week, I don't know. We're gonna run into that cave and start killing things. Until then, bye everybody!